All right, welcome to the Bishop Gallery, and I'll give you the short version of the Our Friend Jean exhibition. It's early works by Jean-Michel Basquiat, and it's an exhibition that features four different collectors. One main collector, Alexis Adler. They all were friends of Jean-Michel before he was the household name Basquiat, right? All the works that you see in the exhibition are created between 1979 and 1980. There's also a slew of photos that's part of the collection that Alexis Adler took herself of Jean-Michel while they lived together in the apartment that she still lives in today on East 12th Street. All these works were actually created in that apartment, and this was kind of sort of his first studio before he was a professional artist. This is the very works that curator Diego Cortez visited this apartment, visited these works, and then wrote about him. And I think maybe a year later, put him in his first official exhibition.
And you are?
And I'm Earl John, co-owner of the Bishop Gallery. And also, kind of a side note on this exhibition, because we've been working with this collection for a few years now, but we had the privilege a few years ago to take the exhibition on a 6-city HBCU tour, including Howard University, Hampton University, Clark Atlanta, Tennessee State, Dillard, and Texas Southern.
And now the apartment that you're mentioning, is that where that gallery is now?
No, so that's actually his last studio. This, again, would be kind of considered his first studio. Unofficially, because he was, a professional artist, yeah. But this is where he created all these works. Alexis Adler allowed him to, be creative and expressive and paint on everything, literally. You'll see some photos where he's painting on the floor, he's painting on her clothes. He was about 19, 20 years old.
Now, what is the hair doing up there?
It's funny story about the hair. And this is why we love the exhibition, because the exhibitions allows us to get some real insight of folks that was there with him. So Al Diaz, him and John was best friends in late high school, and they actually created the same old taggings together, which was another pivotal point in Jean's career in terms of the first time he was ever published in any publication, his name, because everyone wanted to know who Samo was. But at this time, Al knew him, Alexis knew him, and when Alexis saw this haircut, he told her that it was on purpose. He didn't want anyone to know if he was coming or going. On the flip side, I was like, no, he messed up his Mohawk. He just kind of flipped it like that. But that's the other dynamic of this exhibition. The beauty of it is that you hear these first-hand accounts, right? A little different than the scholarly researches and things like that, but just, dare I say, maybe a bit more organic, authentic, because these folks were there with him while he was creating some of these works, and they knew what the inspiration was, right? Because they were sitting there with him, talking to him, and hanging out and living.
I love it. All right, and just so everybody know, we're at the Bishop Gallery in Brooklyn.
That's our Brooklyn, for sure.
Well,